What is good, fellas, and hope you boys all had a fantastic day. We got a lot to talk about tonight when it comes to college football 26. Before we hop into anything brand new, we do have a few quick small things I do want to go over. First things first, we are currently on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you guys are new to the channel and you do enjoy CFB Ultimate Team content, I feel like you already know what to do. Get on there, drop a like on this video if you have not already, and now that we got that all out of the way, let's hop into tonight's update video. Now, I just want to get this one out of the way early. I am playing basketball again tonight, so I won't be home at 8 p.m. if we see any reveals. The reason I'm bringing that up, last Monday we did have Fresh Faces part 1.5. There definitely is a chance we see Fresh Faces part 2.5 dropping tomorrow. If we don't see it, don't be shocked. If we do see it, you guys have already seen the reveals. I'm pretty sure this video is scheduled to go live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. The other thing coming tomorrow is going to be the official content schedule for this week in CFB Ultimate Team. That will be getting tweeted out at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Be on the lookout for that. I do expect this week's content to basically be identical to the previous 2 weeks. We're wrapping up on a few of the promos we've already had. Slide over here to events. The Standouts promo has one more drop left that will be dropping on Wednesday. We might have a part 3.5 dropping on Saturday. Alumni has 2 more drops. Fresh Faces will wrap up this week. Name of the Games is going to be here for a while, and I think I'm missing something. No, I'm not. I'm pretty sure that is everything. Logging in now on today's content drop, we did have the Alumni promo, and fellas, EA's been they've been really nice when it comes to the training rerolls. Apparently rerolls today were hot. They did increase the odds to 86 plus overalls for the standout promo. And also Fresh Faces, they stayed at 85 plus. I will say I've been seeing so many sick pulls today out of these training rerolls. If you have some time, like, I would get cheap trading and I would come over here and I would rip open this training reroll pack. Specifically the Fresh Face one. There's a dude on Twitter. I don't remember your ad off the top of my head right now, but you've tweeted me 6 times within the last hour pulling a limited time. So shout out you. Rerolls are hot. I might recommend you guys spend some time in there. Of course, it is EA, so RNG like is a thing, but if you open up volume, there is a good chance you will walk away making some decent coins. Over here in your Season 1 Field Pass on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time, we are going to have our week 3 challenges. Make sure you guys have finished everything off for week 1 and week 2. Same thing goes for the milestones. Over here in Fresh Faces, we've talked about this all week, but as of right now, you can only upgrade the Fresh Face welcome item card up to an 80. I believe it's an 83 right now. I would assume we're not going to get any new challenges tomorrow. If we do have part 2.5 dropping, we'll probably have to wait until Friday. We did have new alumni challenges today. Come in here, get this done. If you play the game and you have 2 alumni players in your lineup, you should knock that out pretty quick. The other, I guess, brand new addition to the game today, besides the players, are the alumni challenges. I've heard these things were an absolute pain today. There's only 30 stars over here. I haven't spent much time on the game today. I actually went outside, touched grass. First time I've done that in 2 weeks. But apparently it's annoying. You do get an 80 plus overall alumni player pack, and I have seen some pretty cool pulls out of there, so make sure you guys do your solos. It's very standard stuff today. When it comes to today's content, what did we have? We had Lawrence Taylor. We also have this Ward Moon card. He's just chilling here. I don't know how to get him. Nobody knows how to get him. He is going to be officially in the game after part 4, so we are officially halfway to Warren Moon being in our lives. I'm so curious to see how good this card is. Stat-wise, he's going to be elite. But he is an 87 overall, and we are most likely going to have another overall increase where 87 overall is the champion overall during Season 1. So just some things to think about, how good will Warren Moon actually be? I mean, right now, stats, he looks special. But when we finally have Warren Moon in 2 weeks, knowing how EA has been operating so far this year, I am interested to say the least. Here is Lawrence Taylor. I mean, most likely the best edge rusher we have in the game. 6'3", 237 pounds, 84 speed, 85 excel, 79 play rec is not ideal because you guys come down here, you need 80 play rec to get quick jump. Maybe EA just bypassed this for LT. I have not used this card. I haven't watched any gameplays. But most likely you can't use quick jump. I could totally be wrong. Somebody please let me know down below in the comment section if I'm wrong. Because if you can't use quick jump, I don't really think you should run anything else on this card. Price wise, I mean, yeah. Rolls are hot. He's a cool card. We just have so many edge rushers already in the game. The champions are also where I think today eat, specifically one champion. It's going to be our boy Vernon Davis. This is the new best tight end in the game. And I do want to take a look at the 85 overall legend prices today because there is a real world where Rob Gronkowski is the same price as Vernon Davis. There is no real way to get those 85 overall legends right now. Sorry, I keep calling it legends. It's alumni. The mutt just won't leave me. You guys know what I'm talking about right there. I still think it's really weird that we don't have any champion sets in this game. I don't think I'll ever think it's normal. I understand that EA is trying to consolidate the sets. They made trading packs so much better, but we should have had an 85 reroll on top of this 86 one, or otherwise the 85 overall players shouldn't change in price too much, and that's usually not the way you want things to go. Again, we did have an overall increase after 1 week of this game being live, which again is not normal. Here's Tiki Barber, really cool card for 135,000 coins. You actually can't go wrong with him right there. Out of any of the cards that dropped today, I will say Vernon Davis is the one that I want to pick up and add to my team, but I do want to slide over here and see what happened to the 85 overall market, because I'm pretty sure they should be selling for a similar price, which again, I've been doing this for a pretty long time. I'm 22. I've played football Ultimate Team games for a long time, and actually, okay, this is good. I was gonna say, this isn't usually how EA does things. Usually the Part 1 players, they always get cheaper, and that still looks to be the case, even though we don't have an official reroll tied into the 85s or any sets to actually get these cards. At least Gronk has gotten cheaper. That does make sense. He is no longer the best tight end in the game. But I'm curious to somebody like a Ronnie Lott, did he go down in price? Out of any of the Part 1 players that you want to pick up and add to your team because they did get cheaper, who would it be? I'd probably say Ronnie Lott and Gronk. Deshaun Jackson is cool. We're just going to get so many wide receivers. We also have a ton of free safeties, so Ronnie Lott's price also may be down a good bit. Taking a look right here, he hasn't changed much. So it's really just Gronk because Vernon Davis is better. Ronnie Lott was selling for 111,000 coins last Tuesday, so he hasn't changed too much. I guess we can check the rest of them right now since we are here and we don't have that much else to talk about. Deshaun Jackson, you are currently going for anything over oh, wow. Okay, so he hasn't gone down in price at all. So yeah, this is going to be an issue if we don't have champion sets, and we'll talk more market stuff most likely tomorrow. But the fact that the 85s didn't change in price, they actually sell for more than the 86s. For those wondering why that is a thing, it is directly tied into this reroll, which in theory is a very good thing. You want the new cards, you want to have the highest opportunity to pull them, but it's also because we don't have a champion set, which I know EA is trying to consolidate sets, but we have 29 total sets in this game right now. I just think it's a little bit weird. I'm not complaining because rerolls have been generational. It's just weird and might take some getting used to. Last thing I want to talk about tonight. At some point over the next few weeks, we should have a MUT, or I guess a cut to MUT crossover pack. And I don't know how many of you guys plan on playing MUT or have watched me over on the MUT side of things, and that's why you're here. But just in case you were wondering, we should have something coming fairly soon. MUT Leaks told us this was in the game, this was coded to happen, so usually MUT Leaks doesn't miss, especially when it comes to things like this. So be on the lookout. Maybe we see it this week, maybe we see it the following week. Of course, I will have it all broken down on what you need to do over here and on my Madden channel, but figured I would toss it in on tonight's update video. With that said, fellas, it is going to be everything we have. If you guys did enjoy this video, go in there and drop a like. As always, I appreciate each and every single one of you, and have a good one. Peace. I'll catch you boys back here later.